My favorite city I've ever been to is Tokyo. It's like stepping onto another planet. You don't understand any of the signs, but it's so lit up and bright, and there's millions of people, and it's a very welcoming culture. I always get lonely on a trip. There's usually that first week where you're somewhere new and you don't know anyone and you don't know how to get around, and you're thinking, what am I doing here? Why did I do this myself again? Like, why did I come here? And that's really lonely. I was lost, and it was about 8 in the morning, and I had no idea where I was, and I got off at a train station. I started walking through Yoyogi Park, but I was in a part that I've never been in. It's the biggest park ever, and I came across this shrine, and it was 8 in the morning, and there were people dressed in formal kimonos sweeping it down, and I just kind of like sat down and like was super emotional about it because it was such a beautiful place to stumble upon, and I finally knew where I was, and I wasn't lost in Tokyo by myself anymore, and I just really reflected on how lucky I was to be there. My mom's really cool, and she's super supportive and really amazing. She had me very young, and she's so strong. Just how much she loves me, you know? I think she gave up a lot to raise me, and I am really grateful for that. I had a really good childhood, and I have a really good life, and it's because of her. Whenever I see her at the airport, she goes, "Honey girl," and she gives me this huge hug in the airport, and like it's the best welcome home ever is my mom's hugs. For sure. It sounds so cheesy, but every time I get put up in a hotel, it's like there's just something about it that's just makes me feel so fancy. You know, I'm from the country. I didn't really stay in hotels growing up at all. And so like when a client puts you up there and you have your own big bed and people make it for you, and it's amazing. I like that, and it's kind of a funny part to like though. My idea of perfect happiness would be to have absolutely no worries and to know exactly who you are, what you wanted to do, and find someone else who had all those things. Because if you were the only person who was happy, you wouldn't be happy. Or, you know, living in Tokyo.